All right, now hold on. Before anything, guys, please just go ahead and vote really quickly on my community tab. Guys, please. So, what's going on, guys? Agent Bodhi here, back with another video. So, today I want to talk about poor people and why they're so poor. That's what I want to talk about. Before we do talk about that, go ahead and like the video and subscribe, and let's just get into it. So I've noticed that poor people, what they do is they kind of spend their money on stupid shit that they don't need. For example, like subscriptions. They spend their money on subscriptions. They don't need subscriptions. They need to work more. They need to increase their income, right? Another thing too is I've noticed whenever there's someone like that earns more than me, right? They'll earn more than me in like tips or like in I don't know, fucking their job. They earn more than me, right? But it's crazy because like poor people always get like cash. So it's a system that kind of keeps you trapped. So you can't deposit your money into your bank account unless you want like a $10 paycheck fee, which is crazy to me. It's very crazy to me that they do that. For example, my brother, he works and he gets a cash paycheck, and I told him so many times to deposit that shit into the bank, like direct deposit, but he doesn't listen. He's like, no, I just want to. He's stupid as fuck. So it's like, okay, and they take like I think they take like $4 just to cash that shit. So I'm just like, what are you doing? What, Chris? What are you doing? So that's another thing. Another thing that poor people do is they don't they don't what's the word? Hog their money. They don't like pinch every single penny together and just put it in like a savings account or anything like that. Like for example, look at this. Look at this. One second. One second. You'll see, you'll see that they'll get pennies and shit, they'll get quarters and shit, and then you'll just see them all over the place, all over the place. Like it'll just be all over the place. Like you can literally see that I have a whole fucking half jar, almost a half jar of coins, and this here is probably like I don't know. I haven't counted in a while. It's probably like $200 worth. So a lot of people will just throw coins around. I'll get in their car and they'll have like 5 cents here, 5 cents there, and in their car they'll have like dollar bills stuffed, literally stuffed inside of their seats. And every time that I do that, I'm just like, hey, you want me to like, you mind if I just like round up this money really quickly? Like, yeah, sure. I found a whole $10 in their car. I was at a girl's place once, and she literally, I kid you not, she literally had a $5 bill on her countertop. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? In her bathroom countertop, she had a $5 bill. I'm like, why are you just leaving it there? I'm too lazy to pick it up. That's money. What are you doing? You're just being stupid with your money. I open her fridge. She's got a whole bunch of fresh produce. Why are you buying fresh produce that's rotten already? It gets bad quickly. What are you doing? You're an idiot. I'm sorry. Another thing that I realized too is that like poor people have a thing called food deserts. What is a food desert, AJ? A food desert is something that if you live here, and let's just say you don't live in a food desert. If you live here, the grocery store is right here. It's very close to you, right? But if you live in a food desert, it's like all the way over here, and you gotta like travel long distances just to get that food. So if you're a poor person, okay, you have to work in a grocery store. You have to, so you can pick up fresh groceries and shit like that. Okay, because if you're poor, you're gonna live in a food desert most likely, which is basically you're gonna be eating like McDonald's every single day for the rest of your life because it's the only place that you can afford and that's convenient, and you can't cook fresh foods. So you're just getting fat. Another thing too that I see poor people do is they Pay for delivery. Like, what are you doing paying for delivery? You can't do that. You can't pay for delivery if you're poor. Why are you doing that? That's so stupid. Oh, well, I don't have a car. Yeah, because you're fucking paying for delivery. It's like fucking $15 just for delivery now. It's fucking stupid. I don't even know how much it is. I'm guessing it's more than that now. Holy shit. It's so crazy to me. Like, just how much people spend on dumb shit. They pay for subscriptions. They fucking get delivery. They fucking, I'm pretty sure some people still have cable. And that's not a poor person. That's a person that wastes their money. A poor person will pay for delivery. A poor person will leave their money out unattended. A poor person cannot get a bank account because it costs money to actually get the bank account. You remember how I told you about a college checking account? They don't even have that option. They don't care about that. They can't get that option because the bank knows that they're fucking poor and that they don't make that much money. And I tell everybody all the time, I tell them, go get a college checking account if you're under the age of 25. Like, what are you doing? You're fucking stupid. Another thing too is like they go to the doctor without insurance. What are you doing? They have sex, right? And they're like, oh, I'm burning, I need to go to the doctor. And instead of going to some free healthcare clinic, they go to like some doctor that costs like $50 out of pocket, 100, 200, 300 bucks out of pocket without insurance. What are you doing? Why isn't your job providing you with insurance? And if you don't have insurance, you don't get to go to the doctor. Oh, well, I could have like a life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're a fucking idiot. You should learn about that life-threatening issue. Like, for example, I went to the doctor maybe like a year or two ago for this rash that was developing on my leg. I thought it was like ringworm or something. You know what the fucking doctor told me? Yeah, it might be lupus. You have dead skin there. Or you have like a dying, I can't remember what she said. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? And she was like, yeah, you may need to go to like a specialist to see if you have lupus or not. The fuck? The fuck you mean I have lupus? The fuck you mean? I'm just not gonna do anything. So I just stop. I'm like, I'm not going to the doctor. And I just let it heal on its own, and it heals on its own. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Doctors are fucking stupid. Clinics are fucking stupid. One time, I didn't hurt my leg at all. It was not hurting whatsoever, but I still had to go to the doctor for it, right? And guess what? They're like, yeah, it might be broken. You might have to see a specialist. You're a fucking idiot because it wasn't broken at all. I know it wasn't broken. Or this other time, and this is personal, right? But I'm still going to tell you anyways, okay? Because you already know on this channel, I tell you a lot of personal shit. I had a pimple on my penis. And I was like, I definitely have herpes. I'm fucked. Like, I can't have sex anymore. I'm fucked. Like I have herpes type 2. I'm fucked. I can't fuck anybody anymore. I'm so fucked. Like, oh my goodness, my life's over. I have to tell my girlfriend. I'm glad that I don't have to see her for like another 2 weeks so I can get this shit sorted. So every time that she would ask to hang out, I would have to push it. I have to push that fucking, push the hangout. So I was just like, yeah, I can't hang out right now. I'm busy. So I would, my ex at the time, she was my girlfriend, but, I went to the doctor and I was like, so what is this? And she was like, so you came in for herpes. I was like, yes, I think I have it. But in the back of my head, I was like, I don't think that's the same thing. Because I looked it up, what herpes looks like and what this is, and I don't think it's the same thing. But again, I have to go to the doctor because I'm not going to be an asshole and spread I might think that it's just a pimple, but it's actually not. So I have to go to the doctor and I have to get tested. I think it was like $200, $300 or something. So she says, take your pants off. I say, okay. I take my pants off and she's just like, yep, you got herpes. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yep, it's herpes. I'm like, are you positive it's nothing else? Nope, it's herpes. 100% it's herpes. I'm like, I'm fucked. Okay, well, I believe you then. She's like, we're gonna get your blood done though, and then we'll definitely know for sure. And I was like, okay. So like 2 weeks later, they call me, yeah, you don't have nothing. What do you mean? Yeah, you don't have nothing. You're good. You ain't got nothing. And I was like, okay. So I ran a little experiment. I was like, okay, what did I do before that gave me that? And then my cock was in a very dirty place. Let's just say that. And then I was like, okay, let's run the experiment. And there it is. I had it again. And I was like, what the fuck? For just a little bit of the tiniest bit of context, it wasn't a human, and it wasn't a living organism. Let me just say that. Doctors are fucking stupid. So you're gonna pay money to go to a doctor, and they're just gonna tell you to go to another doctor. It's fucking dumb. Now, here's the thing. I went to the dentist the other day because my had like I forgot to brush my teeth, and then I had like pain coming through shooting through here, right? I go there and I'm like, hey, you guys did the crown on my tooth, so I need you to check it out. $37 copay. Fuck you guys. I don't want to pay for that. You fucked up. You still have to pay for it. So I pay for it. They say, does it hurt when I touch it? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, you're gonna have to go to a specialist. I didn't go to that fucking specialist. Fucking assholes. Fucking idiots, bro. They're idiots. They're all idiots. The other time too, I smashed my knee so hard that it built pus. Not pus, but it built like a fluid in my knee joint. And everyone was like, you have to go to the hospital. You have to go to the hospital. You have to. If you don't, you might lose your knee. I'm like, no, dude. It's natural. This is natural. Like, it's gonna heal on its own. No, it's not. It's been like, it was one month it didn't heal on its own. I was like, oh fuck, maybe I should go to the doctor. 2 months, I start telling my coworker about it, and he's like, why would you not go to the doctor, you fucking retard? And I'm like, because it's gonna heal on its own, you'll see. And then he's like, okay, well, you're a fucking idiot still. And then 3rd month, 4th month, 5th month, and then it finally starts to heal on its own. The fluid starts to drain. But I self-assessed, it was cracked. It was all fucking cracked. It was all cracked. It was fucking weird because it was like, I could feel the bones or whatever the fuck, I think the cartilage or whatever in my fucking knee joint. It didn't hurt at all. Like, it literally did not hurt at all. When I smashed it, it hurt. But other than that, it did not hurt at all. But it was cracked. So then I just kind of felt around it with the fluid and everything. It drained once and then the fluid came back. So my body was healing whatever it was that was broken, and it healed up, and I didn't have to go to the doctor at all. And I knew that I didn't have to because it didn't hurt. If it doesn't hurt, you might not have to go to the doctor. But again, don't take my life, my anecdotal experience into account, okay? You should definitely go to the doctor. I'm not saying you should not go to the doctor, okay? But if you do not have insurance, if you are poor, okay? And this is gonna be a hot take. If you are a poor person, okay, your life probably doesn't matter anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. You're just stupid. You're stupid as fuck. Like, what are you doing? Especially if you have kids, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing having kids while you're poor? If you make under 50,000 a year, you do not deserve to have kids. What are you doing? Oh, well, we need to, the birth rates are declining. Yeah, because you fucking idiots. You fucking idiots are having kids. You're letting some guy fuck you and then get you pregnant when he makes under 20,000 a year. What are you doing? You're fucking dumb. You're dumb. You're literally so stupid. Especially the guy. Like, for all the men that are watching this video, what are you doing? If you're making under 40,000 a year, why are you fucking girls? Especially without a condom. Like, what are you doing? You're fucking dumb. And why are you not pulling out? That's stupid. That's lizard brain right there. Another thing too is like, why aren't you trying to get a better job that pays around 50,000 a year? That's all you need is 50,000 a year to get proper. With that job, they probably pay for your health insurance. They probably provide health insurance, dental, and all that stuff. If you don't have insurance, you can't go to the doctor. You're literally so stupid if you go to the doctor without insurance. Oh, well, I don't know. Well, you're dumb. You're fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. There's nothing, I can't help you. Like, you're poor. Poor people are so stupid, man. And like, okay, even with me, like, I have problems too. Like for example, my skin. Look at my skin right here. Look at my mental health in my skin. My skin does not look good. It does not look good, right? I have like, look at this, my fucking Indian pimple. But no, 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 I'm half Indian. Um, but it's really crazy. It's really crazy to me, right? That the people they go to the doctors, and it's fucking dumb. They don't save their money. They're not responsible with their money. They leave money out. Hey, can I have this dollar? Yeah, sure, go take it. Why are you doing that? You just lost a dollar. Why are you doing? Why the? And then they have the decency to donate to charity. Like, what are you doing? Oh, money isn't important to me. You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're dumb. I'm sorry that I'm saying all this shit. Like, but like it's true. It's true. I can't find any other words. You're stupid. Like, what are you doing? Like, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? And I can prove this theory. I can prove this theory. Rich people do not have money just sitting around. It's all in their bank accounts. It's being invested. Then whenever I hang out with a poor person, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know you're poor. How do I know you're poor? You literally have pennies on your carpet. You have the fucking pennies on your carpet." I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck is this not gathered and put into at least a jar or something? Why aren't you investing this? What are you doing? Oh well, I have to go to the bank to invest it. Why are you getting cash in the first place? Okay, I get it. Maybe you don't want to pay taxes. Okay, that's great. If you don't want to pay taxes on your fucking cash, okay, that's great. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. You really don't. You really don't have to do that because you can literally get cash under the table, and then you can pay for food and shit. But then again, you're missing out on the tax advantages, so it's not worth. It's not even worth getting paid underneath the table. It's not worth it. To a certain point, it is, but it's like you shouldn't do that shit. Like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Just be a functioning member of society. Honestly, you can be a total degenerate and then make $50,000 a year. It doesn't matter. Like in today's society, you can be a fucking degenerate. Do you see half the people on the fucking on the rich side, man? They're fucking degenerates as fuck. I'm just telling you guys. I'm telling you. Do not just fucking leave your money around. All that shit can be saved and invested. If it's not invested, you're losing money. You're losing like a quarter of your margin every year. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you doing? Your portfolio is going down, dude. Like, you need to fucking do something about that shit. And then another thing I see too is like they buy cheap shit. Like, what are you doing? Why are you buying a T-shirt that's like fucking $5? That's gonna, it's gonna rip and degrade over time. When you could buy the $10 T-shirt and it's gonna last you twice or even 3 times as long. Why are you buying the cheap boots that over the course of like 6 months to a year is gonna be fucked? When you could be buying the more expensive one and then it lasts for like 5 or 10 years. You're an idiot. You're dumb. I hate poor people. Poor people are the dumbest motherfuckers ever. And I'm not talking about like people that, oh, you have a job, you get paid $21 an hour. Oh, you get paid 20 an hour. Oh, household income is like 70,000 a year. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that make under like 20,000 a year. I'm talking about the people who cannot get insurance. They don't have banks. You guys are dumb as fuck. Unless you have some medical issue that literally you cannot afford to work, or literally you can't work. And I feel bad for you guys. I'm sorry that happened to you. But even so, there has to be a job out there for you that you have to get to make more money. Because even cripples, even people that are handicapped can make more money than a poor person. It's really the mentality, right? And I know, like if I were in that situation, I probably wouldn't do as great, right? But you have to find a way. And a lot of poor people have been taught this way of thinking, which is it's such an ineffective way of thinking. Oh, if I buy this for $1.25, I'm saving money. But you're not actually saving money, because if you just bought the thing for $5, that's more durable, it's gonna last you a lot longer. So it's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Being poor is not worth it. I don't know why you're poor. I don't know why you're poor. Oh, well, I can't live. Well, it doesn't matter, dude. Go out and go get, like, fucking, you can't, I'm telling you right now, like, you can live a comfortable life if you want to. I'm not saying, oh, you need to grind and everything. I am telling you this. You need to get out there and you need to be making at least 21 an hour. Okay? That's 40,000 a year. That is the minimum that you should be making. You're still poor if you're making 21 an hour. Like, you're not gonna be, in my eyes, you're not gonna be like middle class or not considered not poor. If you're making under like 80,000 a year, you're considered poor to me. I'm sorry to say that, but y'all are poor. Y'all are poor. If you're not able to, if you're not able to be like saving for the future, if you're not able to pay for your living expenses, save for the future, and not be struggling for money and actually have insurance and a good job and have like PTO and holidays and stuff, then you're poor. You're poor. You're fucking poor, dude. Anyways, guys, that's all I've noticed that the poor do, you know, and um, they're not very crafty, and they're not very smart. I'll say that. They're not smart. They're not smart at all. It's kind of weird. And they literally, and I promise you, this is what all poor people do. They sit in their room all day, laying in bed, scrolling on TikTok. Or they play video games. I used to have, before TikTok was a thing, there was this dude that I used to know that would literally play video games all day. He would work at the Dollar Tree, and he played video games all day. And he got a bitch pregnant. What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? What are you doing? You're an idiot. You're dumb as fuck. And he was like, oh, I live in this apartment and it was, oh my goodness. Where is your father figure? Where is your mother figure? Oh, you don't have those. No, he actually did. That's crazy that he did, and he was still dumb as fuck. I'm sorry, dude. You're dumb as fuck. If you ever watch this video, you're dumb as fuck. Everybody here is dumb as fuck, and I hate that shit so much. I hate how much financial illiteracy is around the world. I hate that the school system cannot teach you financial literacy. You're so stupid. Everyone is so stupid. Guys, you're not stupid, okay? Like, literally, all the poor people that are poor right now, I promise you, if you watch this video, you can be among the rich. The rich don't want you to be rich. They benefit from how poor you are. Please, I'm telling you right now, I'm doing this out of love. For your sake, go get a job that pays more money. Don't laze around. Oh, no excuses. No excuses. You can live a comfortable life. What you're doing right now is not a comfortable life. You're being lazy. Please, please. Like, you don't even have to. I promise you, you don't even have to. You don't have to work under $15 an hour. Please, go find a job that actually pays well. If you have to lie, if you have to cheat, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Just do it. Get ahead in life. Please, please. If you have to lie on your fucking resume, do it. Please. Please. I hate poor people so much, man. There was this one. Also, there was one guy. He told me that he was a flight attendant, right? And he was telling me how this other dude was like being snarky with him or something. So he was the flight attendant, and then the guy that was being snarky with him was the guy. He was in like I don't know if he was first class or whatever, but he said something, and they had a conversation about how they were trying to make, he was trying to make more money, and then the snarky guy was like, well, if you make more money, then I won't be rich, and you need to be at that point, and I need to be right here, and it needs to stay like that. And the guy was like, no, it doesn't have to be like that. It can be better. And he, my friend, he's not poor because he was a flight attendant. Flight attendants make a lot of money. A little bit, kind of. They're good, well off, okay. But he doesn't see the pyramid scheme. It's like, what pyramid scheme? In life, right? There is always a pyramid scheme, right? There is always the Illuminati pyramid scheme, right? It's always there. It's always gonna be there. You're gonna have the poorest people to the richest people, and the people that run the pyramid scheme, which is all the way up beyond the pyramid scheme, right? You really cannot, I cannot stress this enough. There are levels to the pyramid scheme. There's only levels because people have to stay at the poorest point in their life. We top 1%ers have to thrive off of your poor people shit, right? And then the middle class people, I'm pretty sure they benefit off of the poor people. The somewhat rich people, they benefit off the middle class and poor people. And the richest people don't even pay taxes. It's a pyramid, man. It's a pyramid. And unfortunately, for all those poor people out there, they probably won't even get to watch this video. And the reason being is because you guys you just scroll on TikTok. You don't watch long form content or nothing like that. You don't have $100,000 in your bank account. You probably went to college for 2-3 years. You're probably in debt. You're probably losing money. You're probably not even working as hard as you need to be. You're probably not even getting a job that pays a decent amount. If you're not making 21 an hour, you're fucked. You're cooked. You're absolutely fucking cooked. Matter of fact, let me just say this. Right now, it's 2026. If you're not making $26 an hour, you're cooked. Which is about $55,000 a year, I believe. So if you're not making $26 an hour, just go based off the year. Oh, it's 2027. I should be making 27 an hour. That's how it should be. I'm cooked right now. I'm so cooked. That is it. That is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Peace.